Hey there, Kyle Souza here. Want to review Mr. Tall, a novel, a novella, and stories. Sorry. It's by Tony Earley, and it's really interesting. Okay, so you have one longer story and then several short stories in here, and I want to go over just a couple of them. I'm not gonna spoil too much, um, but I'll say spoiler alert just in case. Okay. He had Haunted Castles in the Barrier Islands, Mr. Tall, the Cryptozoologist, Have You Seen the Stolen Girl, Yard Art, Just Married, Jack and the Mad Dog. So, as far as I could tell, there were about four stories that overlapped in here. Two overlapped together, another two overlap together. The whole thing's not tied together, and they just kind of happen in the same universe. They don't necessarily really tie into. They're not continuations at all, but just kind of reusing of characters, reusing of settings, reusing of events. That kind of tied together. Though there is an interesting one. So Jack and the Mad Dog, I thought was a fantastic way to end this book. Okay, it was a really interesting take on the classic European hero of Jack, as in Jack and the Beanstalk, and all those other fairy tales and folklores where a guy named Jack is the hero. So I thought that one was really interesting. A good way to end it. And let me see here. There is a story in here about an old married couple, and one of the guys, or the guy in the married couple, gets asked the question. I can't find the page, so I won't read it exactly. But the guy who's married, I think it was the guy, maybe it was the wife, but anywho, one of the married people gets asked, "How do you stay married for so long?" And the response is, "You just keep doing it." I think that's great advice. Like, how do you do it? You do it. It takes effort. It takes work. You just do it. Okay. There are some stories in here that are not happy-go-lucky. And there are stories in here that are not meant to teach some big life lesson, and that passage wasn't necessarily meant to teach some big life lesson. That's just something that I enjoyed out of it. Overall, I thought this was a good book. I bought it at the Dollar Tree. That's where I got it. I'll throw an affiliate link in the description of the video if you want to buy it. But I picked it up at Dollar Tree for $1. I thought it was worth $1 and a couple hours of my time to read it. Probably spent 3 hours reading it. Worthwhile. Thanks for watching. If you've read this book, love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments. If you want to see other book reviews, subscribe. If you like Tony Earley, let me know. If you think this was terrible, I'd like to hear your argument for that. My blog is talkinggeeky.com if you want to check out some other stuff from me, or subscribe to this channel for more. Thanks. Enjoy.